Welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. If your portfolios are bleeding, your charts are looking like ski slopes, and every influencer right now seems to have vanished, yes, it becomes a bear market. But here's the deal. Bear markets aren't the end. They're actually just a small reset and sometimes a bit of a bigger reset. But the smart money doesn't run. It just repositions itself. And in this video today, I want to break down what a bear market really is, why it does happen, and how you are able to survive it without rage quitting crypto. Because the longer I stay in these industries and the market, the more money I do make over the long run. And that's been a continuous thing, whether it's through my day trading, swing trading, or long-term investing. So I believe you're probably in the same boat. But before we jump in, do me a favor, show the channel some love, hit that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any alpha that's coming out every freaking week. And there's data videos coming out every day. So let's first break down what is actually a bear market. Let's cut through all the noise. Okay. A bear market usually happens when the price drops by 20% or more from recent highs and then stays low. But honestly, you feel it before you see it, right? The excitement dies. We've got optimism fading away from all these markets. And then suddenly the group chats all start turning into a ghost town. Let me give you some examples. When Bitcoin had hit 69K, a month later, it chilled at 16K. That's a huge bear market. Full send into red territory, but it's not just about the charts. It's also about the general market sentiment. And the fear sets in and gets stronger, right? The media turns bearish. People stop saying, when are we mooning? And then they start saying, I'm never touching crypto again. And the real question we want to ask is like, why do bear markets even happen, right? So some ideas and some triggers that make sense here. So bear markets are like the market sobering up after a wild party. I hope that's a good analogy for you. Now, if there's too much hype, too fast of growth, something is going to give. And some common triggers that impact it is like inflation, or if they raise interest rate hikes. Another thing is major collapses that occur in the market. Like think over the past couple of years, we've had Luna, we've had FTX, we've had Celsius. And then there's always global chaos that impacts it, right? We've got wars, regulation, and then the worst of all, recession fears. And this all triggers panic selling. So like real talk, the Luna crash wasn't just a one project failing apart. It shattered trust, drained liquidity, and triggered a chain reaction. So things like that can impact an entire market. But you know what's crazy? People are rebuilding on Luna, which shows you the power of the crypto world. Okay, now real quick break. If you're trading meme coins, you need to make sure that you're tracking your losses, your wins, and your taxes and your gas fees that you're paying per transaction. If you're having issues with that, I've got the link below for blockchain management. We'll help you go through that piece by piece. And you might not even need us. We'll walk you through the best way to get the information without us if that's the case. So click the link below. We're running out of space as tax season's almost over for this year. So just get ahead. Don't be running behind. Now, back to the video. So let's stop trying to survive within the bear market and instead strategize a solution where you can still be profitable. Okay, so a couple things you want to think about is first, do not panic sell. If it's a long-term holding bag and you don't need the money, let it ride, right? Yes, Randall red candlesticks suck. I mean, look at that. That's a huge drop we had yesterday. It looks bad, but it's actually a really, really good thing. It's what we needed to find new opportunities within the market. You also want to really, really zoom out. Right? Zoom out because bear markets are temporary. Mistakes, though, are permanent. So people who sold ETH at $100 in 2018, they swore off of crypto until ETH hit 4,800. If they would have stayed at that, they would have 48. It's actually way more than that percentage. So you don't want to be one of those people, okay? This is also a prime learning season when it's a bear market. There's no distraction, there's no distractions, there's no hype, none of that bull crap, no clout. It's just time for you to focus on the charts, research the projects, study tokenomics, dive into smart contracts. And if you do this right, your future you will thank you when everyone else is chasing these green candles and you're already understand the game. Okay, then you want to do the most important step, I think, which is basically stack a killer watch list that you fully believe. Stop chasing a random meme coin hype unless you know it's a big opportunity, and instead start tracking legit projects that are going to keep building in the bear market. For example, Solana was $1.50 during the bear market, and it launched itself to $2.50. You guys, this is an exact example of how the builders don't sleep, whether it's a bear or a bull market. right? Doesn't matter if the price dipped, they built onto it, and look at where it is today. Okay. Another smart thing is you want to DCA. The dumbest thing you can try to do is say you can time the bottom. Nobody can, right? If you can, you'd be a billionaire already doing it, right? You need to stop trying to time the exact bottom. It's like literally playing darts with a blindfold. Instead, you want to DCA into areas that you believe have strong support, which makes sense because now you're getting a double whammy. And just do small amounts over time. This will lower your average price. It will also keep your emotions out of the driver's seat, right? Now, another thing is keep some cash, in this example, stable coins ready on the side. When others are forced to sell, you want to be in buy mode. Opportunities pop up in bear markets, but only if you're actually liquid. Okay. Now, one more quick break. If you guys do trade and need a good exchange to use, I use the hell out of my BTCC. And you guys can see easy profits. And we'll take some losses here too. We'll take some trades that don't always work out, but that's the market for you. And as long as your gains are higher than your losses over time, you're always going to be profitable in the long run. What I really, really like about it is it lets you 100, 250, even 500 XBTC. It does allow you, just a quick notion, if you click here, you're going to be able to set a stop loss and a take profit even prior to opening your position. It does fully let you do that. There's slippage has never given me an issue. So I really, really do recommend if you're trading crypto and you want a good exchange that gives you high leverage, you have to strategize your plan for using high leverage, because I've got 3 strategies I use for it and it works amazing. You can do the same thing. I am not in any way, shape, or form better than you. I know many people can trade. I've met many traders here that are trading every day, and I've got some of them on BTCC and they love it too. The thing for you guys that's a huge advantage, there's a link below for you'll get a free $10,000 deposit bonus if you meet all the requirements. Use that. Definitely use it to your advantage, especially if you're trading. There's so many assets on there. And one of my favorite things is there's tokenized stock assets. For example, I was trading Tesla, I was trading Apple. That's where some of those little losses came in, trying to restructure a small strategy for that. Very, very much so amazing to be able to do that on one exchange, one platform. And I love that they're adding on so many meme tokens. I'm able to catch that meme token run up on DeFi, right? Use BCM to do my tax for it. And then I'll catch the meme coin running down on shorts using an exchange like this with leverage. So make sure you guys check out the link below. Okay. Back to the video. Another thing you want to think about is you need to be watching out for scams. Okay. Bear markets are usually a breeding ground for fake opportunities because they know people are just hungry to find the opportunity and they'll take it with a lot less due diligence. Okay. If someone slides into your DMs and promises you easy gains, totally run. Okay. Another security tip, you need to stick to cold wallets for long-term holds and do not connect those wallets to random sites. I've been hacked before. I want to do a whole video on and explain to you guys what happened. I just haven't done it yet, but it is doable. Even if you're a crypto nerd, it is a possibility. So just be very, very cautious on how you hold your crypto assets. Okay. Number 7, I would say stick to a plan, right? You need to have a strategy, know the goals on that strategy, write them down, and then follow through with them. Even if the market is testing your patience, you need to be patient because a lot of times, you guys, your plan actually worked and you should just stick through with it. Let me list out here all the recommendations in a summary. So 1, we talked about do not panic sell. You don't want to be panic selling when everybody else is starting to focus on buying, right? If you're selling like everyone else, like the general market, you're already at a loss. 2, bear markets are prime time for learning season. Okay. 3, you want to stack a killer watch list. And I think that's the most important because you don't want to be wasting your time watching stuff that really doesn't have good opportunity. And you do that by spending more of your time analyzing them. 4, DCA. Timing the bottom is a problem, but instead DCAing will help. Okay. 5, keep some cash or stable coins ready on the side. You need to be liquid so you can enter and exit as needed as the bear market would continue. 6, watch out for scams. They're very, very critical during bear market, so just be cautious. And number 7, and in my opinion, actually the most important one, just stick to the plan, right? The hardest one, but just stick to the plan. And here's a quick bonus tip, okay? Bear markets are boring, but you guys, that's the point. While others are going to rage quit and disappear, this is your time to go in deep, plan, learn, and then position yourself. Remember, you guys, the bear market isn't where you make headlines. It's where you're going to build foundations. I do understand the bear market isn't fun, but just fully understand it is extremely necessary. It resets the hype. it clears the noise, and then it sets the stage for the next big run. So keep your cool, play the long game, and don't forget, bulls are born in the bear market. Okay, ironically, really well said. Bulls are born in the bear market. And drop a comment below if this is like your first lower season of a bear market, or are you a seasoned veteran? And on top of that, I want to hear what some of you guys' survival strategies are. I've met some of you cool people that have hit me up privately and like done some of these training sessions with me, but I love hearing you guys' story. It means the world. Thank you so much for being in crypto with us. It's a lot of fun, and the more of us there are, the more the market will continue to grow. Now, until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and then most important, stay ahead. Peace out, everyone.